Great to have you join us on this week's episode of ArtHouse. I'm Melinda Akinlami. On the program today, we enjoy this rich collection of paintings, installations, and a book reveal by this artist in Abuja. To another solo, this artist is celebrating his golden jubilee with this exhibition. So it's all about solo shows on ArtHouse this week. We'll give you details in a moment. Join us again.
Experimentation is the unparalleled freedom of whatever comes to the mind of a creative in the use of ideas and materials.
Expressions is a solo exhibition of recent paintings and installations that celebrate the beauty of emotions by this artist in Abuja.
The event is twofold, an exhibition of the latest body of works created by artist and curator Kingsley Okafor in paintings and installations as well as in words, in a show titled Expressions in Abuja.
Over the years, I've been collecting a lot of works, but because of my other businesses, in terms of the promotion of art and the economies of art, I haven't had time to put my thoughts together in paintings, but this is a journey that we're trying to explore using fabrics and other materials to promote the cultures of diverse cultures of Nigeria, from Benin to the Yoruba culture to Igbo culture and Efik and all of that. And you can see in all the works here that we try to also depict the images that we try to define in the cultures of Nigeria and this diversity.
This visual journey explores different emotions through various forms, touching on human experiences while highlighting the ingenuity embedded in tradition.
Well, the message I'm trying to pass across is because we can use the cultures, diverse cultures, to create unity for Nigerians and to bring the country together. There's been a lot of dichotomy in the people's psyches since the elections and all of that. And we're trying to say that we're going to build Nigeria to be one country using the cultures that we have. And we can also impact on the society by also supporting the youths, which I do with my programs that I run for the youths, and then the promotion of art and other issues that have to do with Nigerians and youths empowerment as well. Well, some people are driven by money, some people are driven by emotions and about. I'm driven by the totality of the idea of promoting art, because first of all, I don't do art just for the money, but I mean I've got quite a lot of it through doing art. So when you focus on what you can do and what you really are imbued to do by nature and all that, everything comes. So my focus is to create a country that can grow the youths, can grow the artists, and then promote the creative industry as well. That's what I've always done all my life.
Contemporary discussions are also on the table, and some of the three-dimensional pieces take a life of their own.
all the works I like. They're all nice works, especially this work and this one, because they're all 3D. They give the impression of like you can feel the paintings, color combination and the composition. They're all really good, and all the paintings are nice, but these two I like the most.
My projections is that we're going to catch up with what art means to the societies in developed world. Most of the artists that you see in America and Europe, they took their whole ideas from the African culture here, developed it, and then made so much money out of it. We're beginning to see Nigerian artists like Akunyele's daughters paintings selling for $3.5 million, and a lot of other artists who sell at that level. So we're beginning to see artists at that level. All the artists need here is for government to create an enabling environment for them to grow, to excel. And I mean, artists don't need handouts. They need an environment that they can have lights, they have security, and then they can excel. And that's all we need. So we're going to go places, and we're already heading there already.
The audience are impressed with the quality of pieces showcased by this artist, who wears many hats, as it reveals the time and energy he has put into each image.
I'm quite thrilled by the pieces of artworks that I've seen here, and with the ingenuity that Kingsley has expressed in them. There are some of the artworks here that are even laced with fabrics that makes it quite a skill. And I took time to go through. I'm not a brilliant artwork collector, but I fancy good artworks when I see them. And it gives me great pleasure that, Kingsley never displays this great gift given to him. He's just easygoing, and but this is added for me more honor and regards for him. I'm sure he's going to go places.
The exhibitor has shown his dexterity with the arts. He has shown endowment. He has shown that he's gifted. He's a gifted artist, and you can see that this really takes time. And for him to exhibit all this, it must have taken him some reasonable time, So I commend his good job. A good job.
This multi-talented creative artist, trained at the University of Benin in Edo State, specializing in sculpture, is the National President, Association of Professional Creative Artists and Designers, and has lent his expertise to many high-profile art institutions in and out of Nigeria.
The Jolosimi Art Center in Lagos plays host to multi-talented Khalid Balogun as this floral landscape artist and poet presents his debut exhibition, Nature's Muse, a way to spread joy, laughter and peace while drawing attention to the ills in society.
This is my first exhibition titled Nature's Muse, because as you can see, I use nature as reference here. So I'm a floral landscape artist, and I find happiness and energy in drawing natural objects. It's an artist who has a lot of potential, right? He grew up in a riverine area where he would see water and natural environment. So this comes like something from memory, and something that's like a sort of remembering him, like remembering his past, and that also renews his energy anytime he spends time in a natural environment. So that's why the inspiration for his works come naturally to him. He doesn't need to stress himself to to express himself in figurative forms. He has to just go express himself naturally with what he grew up seeing. which are natural environments. So I see him that as an artist who has lots of potential, who can go beyond here. So that's why this is like his first solo exhibition, which this center, Yellow Semi Art Center, sees like, let's do it for him as a stepping stone. And from here, we can build him and he can also build himself.
The black frame pieces house over 30 drawings that reveal nature at its best and captures the artist's childhood memories, which he brings to life through this solo show using a preferred medium, but is open to try new things.
For now, I actually stick with charcoal and graphite and colored pencils. I initially started with just graphite, but now I'm experimenting more mediums. Like you see some of my works, I actually use pastel also. So I'm experimenting, and I'll get to use more mediums,
Some of these images are done in several series. There is Tales of the Sun, Nature's Aesthetics, and Abuja, which have been inspired by either Balogun's experience, family, or poetry.
This exhibition has 3 major series. The Nature's Aesthetics, those are the waterfall series. Then the Tales of the Sun, the ones with like sunshine. Then Abuja, meaning fisherman. Because like I have a history, my family has a history of fishing. Yes, so that's where I got my inspiration from, and that's where I got the idea for the exhibition.
The uniqueness of these pieces springs from how he captures the different sceneries, especially the waterfalls, which depict a lot of energy.
I love waterfall because that's what really gives me, I like the energy, watching nature shower so much goodness and endless. You never see waterfall dry up. It's endless goodness. So that's why I do waterfall. I'm majorly known for waterfall art, but I also do sunset series like the Tales of the Sun, like I put it. And all my works, you see a poem embedded. I have poems that follow all my works that make you to understand what I'm trying to do better.
This young artist is still evolving and showing loads of prospects, going by the images seen in this exhibition.
Our wordsmith for this week is by Godwin Eches, and the picture is by Chike Onu. Mama said a man must grow through what he goes through. Though the journey looks farther and dreams are deferred, a man must never lose sight of his dreams, nor be swayed by ephemeral circumstances. When your clan swells with wealth, and your gutters flush with plenty, mammoth and butterflies will perch at every flower in your garden, but none will help clean the mess when the flood ebbs. The year is fast ending, and dreams and goals have not been attained. But do you think of those who attained theirs in the grave, or those who lost their voices to the winds that harbored shadows? A man must never rise above the power of his chi, so said the preacher. But a man must remember, benevolent spirits only crack the kernels of those who are ready. Friends will go when failure reigns, and crowds will tarry when success beckons. Learn to know to quit and when to press on, for not all roads lead home. Wealth is rare, so is loyalty. Trust is earned, so is respect. But a man must never lose himself while building another, nor become a shadow of himself while paying homage to loyalty. The tides are high, but never fail to try. At the end, you won't regret and sigh. When you're in the moment, things will fall into place. But always give in your best in the race. For when you ace, the crowds will sing your praise. Let those who have the wings of eagles soar. Travel at your pace, but don't lose sight of reality. Soon, you too will arrive.
Thank you so much, Godwin, our wordsmith for this week. We'll show you another solar exhibition when ArtHouse returns in a moment. Join us again.
And these are the works of art you sent in recently. Let's begin with Friendship, done by Tomiwa Adelagun, which is a digital painting. Then Oscar Tamgam is showing us the Kalabari Bride, an oil painting on canvas. Then God Cares, that's what H.M. Ogbonnaya is saying with this acrylic on canvas piece. Far From Home is a mixed media on canvas work by Michael Adetula. Then Couples Dancing is an acrylic on canvas work by George Abe. Then The Stolen Drum, The Nigerian Paradox, is an acrylic on canvas work by Ifeanyi Naji. Eniola Babaramide is showing us Dark Moons series, which is the 5th in the series. Freedom and Peace is done with charcoal and oil paint on canvas. Then Innocent Chikezie is showing us this Igbo dance, done with acrylic on canvas. This Ankara fabric collage painting wraps up the works of art you sent in this week. It's called Crown of Beauty. And those are the works of art you sent in recently. We appreciate you for sending them in and encourage you to keep them coming.
To mark his special day, this artist decided to show off his paintings, which is part of his celebration in Lagos.
For those wondering where he has been all this time, Olatunde Aleilo replies them with this retrospective solo art exhibition of drawings, paintings, and prints called Visual Integration in Lagos.
Before now, I've been involved in quite a lot of things. I'm a serial entrepreneur. I've been into logistics business. I've done building construction. I currently run a printing outfit. And for so long, I've not been active in the visual art space. And for a couple of years, I've actually been working. So I had come out with this show to make a statement that can actually integrate my visual art into everything that I've been doing. That's why it's called visual integration.
The experience garnered over the years is revealed in works like Northern Lady, Laughing Soul, Nature's Call, Three Jolly Friends, Bridal Dance, In Deep Thought, and many others.
Art is something that I love. Art is something that I breathe. Everything that I do involves art, my dressing and everything. So it's a passion that I've had since my secondary school days. The peculiarities of Africa is our culture. So our art is a part of our culture. For instance, everything that I do revolves around the things that I see around me. So everything that I do is art that is deeply enshrined in the African culture, in the African setting, in the African domestic scenes. So our art is in our culture, and our culture is in our art, and this is what I depict in all of my works.
Growth and ability to improve is what some of those who have followed the artist closely see when they look at these images on display.
I was not surprised because anything he does is a touch of class. He looks restless, but I never dreamt that he can ever write a book. I mean, when he told me, I was surprised. And said I would review the book. I just held myself up because I knew he could do anything he really wants to do. So when he does that in a field I didn't think he could do, one of the fields that he really lives in and breathes in. So it's an excessive work done, and I'm glad about it.
Sincerely speaking, I'm overwhelmed with these are the expression of his thoughts. And that is what we can see. I want to believe that he's making progress, and he will continue to make progress even as he marks this milestone of his life.
From the artwork here, I can see very beautiful things. They are all handmade work, and it shows that we have a lot of beautiful artists in Nigeria, and I think my friend Tunde Alelo is one of them who can be reckoned with in the world of art as far as artwork is concerned in Nigeria.
The guy was so restless there. We can't even believe that you are going to see him in this position now. And we thank God for his life, that everything he has done is wonderful. You can see the artistic. You can see everything now. Everything is fine. You know what art is all about. Art speaks mind. It speaks nature. It speaks life about person. Look at us. Look at this. This one talks about sleepy mood. That is what art is all about.
This solo exhibition, which comes after a book reveal, captures real-life intrigues, part of a series of activities lined up to celebrate a milestone in the life of this artist.
There's more to enjoy, but that will be on the next episode of ArtHouse.
Next week on ArtHouse. Ornaments, a solo exhibition of crafts by Ifeanyichukwu Oraemeka in Lagos. We encourage you to keep liking, sharing, and viewing our page so more people can enjoy the ever bubbly and ingenious art scene in the country.
Your ArtHouse experience doesn't have to end when the show is not on television. Interact with us on our various social media platforms. See any edition of ArtHouse on our website or YouTube page. Join our very interactive Facebook page by joining the group on ArtHouse on Channels. We're everywhere.
That's ArtHouse this week. Thank you so much for being a part of it, and I look forward to interacting with you on our various social media platforms. I'm Melinda Akinlami, encouraging you to stay safe and keep being creative.